All right. Want to know how this work out? This should work out okay, I hope. If not, so I don't know, Dark. I don't know if this sound good to you or not. Okay, it's clear. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. All right. I don't know how long it's clear or not, but it sounds pretty good to me. I'm back. You sound fine, OG. Okay. Thanks, CMB. I appreciate y'all. All right. Appreciate y'all presence. That's why I rock with y'all. Look at Shot Town. He's back in here too. See, that's why I rock with him. And he been studying his ass off. You know. And I've been having a problem with the computer, because of the changes. And I'm gonna look it up when I get off today. I'm gonna spend some time on it today. And I appreciate y'all coming back in. And I know everybody's not gonna come back in, but I'm gonna keep on pushing. You know, I do this for you and me. I don't do this for money or nothing like that. Sports 101. I appreciate you coming back. All right. And I'm just not gonna keep it up so loud. Daniel, what's going on? All good, brother? Yeah, I'm all good. It's just that when YouTube went to streaming, they changed the whole platform. Now, I try to trick them into doing what I'm doing now. It looked good, but this ain't how the setup is. Now, you are not on YouTube. You are on OBS. Now, the mic is already formatted for that. But when YouTube went to streaming about a few days ago, it messed up everybody. So, but I'm glad everybody's in here, okay? 704 Joe is in here. Where the hell you been, 704 Joe? Huh? Where you been, man? All right, Jeff producer, what's happening? Okay, now everybody, okay, most of the people that's in here, I know that you caught the what I said earlier. Okay, I left off at Mikey Garcia. Okay, Flower 22, my sister, my Grace. I'm glad you came back. All right, now, KP from KC, what's happening, brother? OG, you been staying safe and well? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Now this side ain't on yet, but I don't care about this side. Okay, it'll catch up or whatever when I reset it. But right now, at least I can see the chat. Okay? Now, again, let me get to it. Glad to be with you. All right? Hey, I appreciate it, Flower. All right? I appreciate you coming back. All right? Look, I'm determined to bring you all what's going on in boxing. And I'm going to do that regardless. And I'm glad for your patience. That's why I rock with y'all a lot. And that's why I take up for you all a lot, too. Not take up for you like somebody talking about you bad or nothing, but you know what I mean. So, anyway, like I was saying about Mikey Garcia, I try to hold it down for today till I get to figure it out. Because I need to bring some fire tomorrow, Dark Vader. Yes, sir, I do. Some fire. Anyway, and I ain't got a chance to get to Floyd yet, so I know I got to finish this. Now, Mikey Garcia, like I said, he has a problem. If you want to fight Terrence Crawford, he has a problem fighting Terrence Crawford because of Bob Arum. He took Bob Arum to court to get out of that contract because what? He wasn't making no money. And Bob Arum was taking all his money like he did Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather and so on and so on. So, Terrence Crawford and him had a little talk. Now, Terrence Crawford speaking up now. Where was this at? 2 years ago. Where has he been? I tell you where he been. Hiding behind Big Mac ass. That's where he been. But I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. Bob Arum said he's going to have his fighters fight in front of a non-existent audience. So Terrence Crawford said this. Well, you got to pay me more money. And Papa Bob said, no. You under contract. I'm not paying you nothing. So, So that means Terrence Crawford might be on the bench to 2025 because he can do that. Or he can set him up with a fight with a Uber driver or a motherfucker sound like a salad. You see? Now, they bumping heads. Now, it ain't going to take too long for you to say, Al, please, I need some help. How can I get out this contract? I guarantee you all, you might be hearing pretty soon, especially when boxing come back, which they saying they coming back real soon. Now, when that come back, don't be surprised when Terrence Crawford trying to get the hell away from out of there. When he start holding back. You see? Darth Vader in that chat. Appreciate you, Darth Vader. Family, punch the hell out of that like button again. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button again. All right? I know there's less people in here now. You know, I mean, I had about 60 people earlier, but that's okay. You know, that still counts, you know, but it's not going to count on one live stream. So it's like I did 2 live streams, but, you know, hey, I'm not going to leave it up. I'm going to take it down because I don't want, it looks stupid, you know, sounds stupid, you know. So, anyway, now, I'm going to move on from Mikey ass because I don't think that fight's going to happen. He can't stand Mikey Garcia. He don't even want to match Mikey. He won't even pay Mikey $5 to fight Terrence Crawford. But Bud signed a lifetime contract. That is his life, Daniel. You're right. That's his whole prime, 2025. Now, he's what, 32? Now, think about it. We're in 20, 5 more years. Think about it. That's his prime for boxing. Now, he was on a motherfucker, a 9-to-5 job. Okay, you're all right. But that's your prime. In boxing, that's your speed. That's your precise, your accuracy. That's how you fast and use your angles, this and that. But now, no. And plus, he hadn't done shit. He fought somebody named a salad. He fought a one-legged motherfucker. I mean, it is what it is. But don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at your fans. All they want to do is see you do well. But you made that decision. You remind me of Floyd Mayweather. But we'll get to that. Chris Eubanks. I like Chris Eubanks Jr. I liked his father, Chris Eubanks Sr. I think they have a good name in the UK. Well, used to have a good name. But Eddie Hearn fucked them over too. They'll tell you. Eddie Hearn fucked us over. Big time. Now, Chris Eubanks want to challenge Jamal Charlo. He wants to fight him. Good fight. But keep in mind, Chris Eubanks is not a boxer. He never was a boxer. Chris Eubanks is a brawler. He's always in shape, but he's a brawler. All right? Now, the thing about this is, he reminds me of a Sean Porter, a tall Sean Porter. You see? A tall Sean Porter. But all he do is come in recklessly. He's strong. Yes, he's strong and he'll try to do any tactic he can. That's the way he fight. But Charlo, especially Jamal, that's the bigger twin, he's going to stick that jab out there every time he comes and stop him. But this is the thing. Chris Eubanks is strong. You ever seen the physique on him? Everything is muscle, no fat. Everything is muscle and strong. And he's a top middleweight. He had worked himself up. They held him down politically wise in the UK, all because of the antics he does. he takes just off his father. Finish around, stop, and look around, especially when he have a good round. But when he get his ass beat, he take his ass on to the corner. So, but I think that would be a good fight for Charlo. See, he doesn't move like a Charlo. See, think of a Jamal Charlo. Foot movement. Big guy. Strong guy. See, people at that weight class, they shouldn't fight us at that weight class. They shouldn't be moving like that because they big guys. Just like a light heavyweight, moving like a Lomachenko. They just, they're just the Charlo way. They like to move. They know how to use their jab on an orthodox and a southpaw. And he would break Eubanks down. Now, Eubanks, he would want to brawl, just like Sean Porter. But Charlo have answers for that. They've been fighting for years. They have seen all kind of fighters. They have beat all kind of fighters. In brawling, you don't want to brawl with a Charlo. They are strong. They are accurate. They are great punchers. But then again, they spars with, now listen to this, they spars with heavyweights. They have sparred with heavyweights. Especially Jamal, he want to go up to 168. He think, well, first of all, there's more money there. Why not? What's up there? It's more money there. So you might as well. Shit. Go ahead and move up there. I would. Shoot. Because, look, the higher you go, the more money you're going to get. That's how I look at it. So, but, hey, if he think he can beat Charlo, be my guest. Go ahead and take the fight. See, everybody coming over here now. All right, that's here right now. They can't get back. But they still want to live over there, but they want to fight over here. Why? Because that's where the money is. See, they're not paying them no money. That's a lot to them over there, but not over here. We might have smaller crowds, but we have big dollars. And a lot of people now, they got that hint. They understand that. So, therefore, you got a lot of fighters want to come over here. They tired of that old Sheffield style. Signs of the times. What's going on, my brother? All right? What's happening with you? All right? Salute to you. Now, one more thing. Wait a minute, I had one more. Bob Arum. Now, he wants to get together with sir. What's happening, man? All right? I need glasses bad. Shit, I'm looking at this chat over here. This chat went off. So, but it's okay. But anyway, signs of the time. How you feel? Now, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, and Oscar De La Hoya. They trying to get together without Al Heyman and put together something like a super series, a Super 7 series. But they not involving Al Heyman because Al Heyman got ideas. He got ideas boiling. And another thing, they trying to X him out, period. Which is okay because he has the largest stable. Matter of fact, he can start his own belt and all that if he wanted to. Do you know PBC? He haven't had to really use his own money. Their investors are still using their money. When boxing returns. Now, DAZN, there won't be no need for DAZN after a while. Because DAZN, with the traveling band and everything, they're not going to be able to do it. Now, that's what Bob Arum's trying to do. He's trying to get out of fighting Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. He said, well, what about the traveling band and this and that? Well, you just have to wait. Now, if you want to violate that contract, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Because he's going to have to wait. Because, look, That contract says you must fight each other. If he don't do that, then you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Go ahead and do your thing, Deontay Wilder. Go ahead and get a lawyer and sue his ass. He ain't gonna need it. He ain't gonna be around long. What's up, big money? Shit, he ain't gonna be around long, so what he need it for? Shit. Now, I want to talk about the big elephant in the motherfucking room, right? And y'all know who that is. Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. Now, great fighter, great defensive fighter. I really, really, really enjoy watching him fight. I really, really enjoyed him growing up as a great boxer. I had not too many matches I missed, fights I missed with Floyd. Now, I seen him when he fought in Detroit. I seen him when he fought MGM Grand many times. And I thought he was the greatest thing since sliced bread myself. But then he turned into Money Mayweather. And Money Mayweather really fucked me up because he started looking self-centered. He started looking kind of, I don't give a fuck about you. I give a fuck about that dollar in your pocket. Now, if I can make you happy, you give me your money. You see, he don't care about nobody. He never did. Now, I put on there today what Floyd did the other day. He did what I call a sit down and talk about how hurt he is. Now, first of all, he said we all in this together. No, we not. I'm sorry, but no, we not. We're not in this together. What's up, Gravy Davy? We're not in this together. Stop lying. You in it by yourself. When all of a sudden we are together with you. You never been on one accord with us. Where have you been? When the Gucci thing? You forgot about that, Floyd, right? Oh, I'm sorry. He said we make mistakes. No, yes, we do make mistakes. I made mistakes. Cool Breeze probably made mistakes. Corey probably made mistakes. Chi-Town probably made mistakes. But we don't make the same mistakes. You see, when you start making the same mistakes, then it's a problem. That means you ain't learned shit. It's called insanity, motherfucker. All that, what? The people say, well, he crying out for help. No, he's not. He's crying out for sympathy. He's crying out for attention. Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. is an attention whore. That was staged. No. They didn't write it out. Because he's trained. He's trained to say what we want to hear. Huh? Hello? See, reason why I get so emotional about this motherfucker, because I thought he was the one. No, I ain't talking about the one undefeated. Because, like I told somebody yesterday, I know 2 fights, maybe 3, he should have lost. Matter of fact, he did lose. Sugar Fantastic. And that appreciate you, Sugar Fantastic. Appreciate you, man. I wrote that up there. I did that. All right, sorry. Okay. Sugar Fantastic says, smash that like button. Salute, OG. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Smash the like button, y'all. Yes, sir. But see, Floyd, I really had a really big hopes for him. I'm talking about after boxing. I thought that he was going to be out there in the community. I thought he was going to be in the gym, helping people, getting them up here, getting them doing that. But no, he didn't. What'd you say? Cypress Hill, $150 to meet his greedy ass. Yeah, I know. And and that really killed me. That really pissed me off. You charging somebody to meet your ass? You that hungry? Now, Al Heyman. Al Heyman looked at Floyd like a little son or whatever. He trained all his fighters what to do with their money, how to make it work for them, how to make it more than what it is. He trained Floyd how to hide that money or how to make that money investments and stuff like that. That's why I told people, Floyd ain't going to go broke. But money is not everything. And that little sit-down shit, that wasn't nothing. What's up, Ohio Run Boxing? What's up, Joseph? See, that little sit-down shit, that wasn't nothing. That was an act. That was rehearsed. He put on his best TMT outfit, set his ass down in a gym somewhere, behind somebody with a camera, and pour out all his faults. I'm not perfect, but people don't know the things I did. Let me get my phone. I just run. Hold on. I'm all screwed up today, man. So all of a sudden, here you go. But let me tell you something. If you that mad or that disappointed in people, then why you didn't nothing mention about your daughters? If you had a hard time, Roger Mayweather, he a father figure, a good trainer, a good man. Okay, all that's true. Yes. But what about your daughters? Why you didn't say anything about them? I get it. Certain things are private. Yes. Certain things people might ask and question. Yes. But ain't they a part of your life too? And contrary to popular motherfucking belief, then you lose them too? You missing one of their mamas? You mentioned the virus? You mentioned Roger? That's your blood. That's your blood too. You should say, and you know what I'm going through with my daughters, and you can cut it right there. That's all. You can cut it right there. But no, Floyd being Floyd. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm sorry. You reap what you sow. Karma is a bitch. Then you die. Trust me. I don't feel sorry. Because all he's going to do is make that speech, and he probably doing it now, the same old asshole. Oh, Floyd will make a good trainer. No, he won't. Because he'll never be there. He'll be off somewhere spending money or somewhere trying to make money or charge money. A meet and greet over the phone for all that goddamn money. Shit. Come on now. You got to do a little bit more than that to go undefeated. Hell, Canelo had 50-something fights. So, and I'm not going to cater into that. Now, everybody, Carissa Shields, everybody, well, we with you, Floyd. We love you, Floyd. God going to bless you, Floyd. Yes, it's okay to give. You're supposed to when you're in a position like that. You should have been giving more than that. Well, God knows I do good things. When? Okay, God knows, but let us know. So we won't think you're an asshole. Really? Shit. I mean, man, I'm not buying into that. I'm sorry. I'm not buying into it. Now, you gonna cry and this and that, and you know what I've been through and this and that. You didn't even sound serious. You didn't even have one tear wept out your eyes. We all need to stick together. Since when, Floyd? Since when we all gotta stick together? Huh? You didn't stick with us when all lives matter, right? When we say Black Lives Matter, we was like all lives matter. You didn't stick with us then. Why should we stick with your ass now? Then you kept on doing it. With the Gucci thing, you kept on doing it. Shit. And, shit like that just pisses me off. You know, everybody want to feel sorry, want you to feel sorry for them. Smash that like button. Fuck that. Shit. Then you got Terrence Crawford. Fuck that. I'm going down the line. You got Terrence Crawford. Here he is. Want everybody to feel sorry for him. I ain't feeling sorry for you. I'm going to go in on you every chance I get because you made a dumb mistake. You've been in boxing long enough to know that you take a lawyer with you when you negotiate a contract. And you say and do what that lawyer does. Why? Because he's on your side. He has your best interest in mind. You better wake up and ask somebody. Shit. Then you got Big Baby Miller. Here he go again. Here he want to talk smack after that tearful cry. I'm sorry. I told y'all. That was phony. Now you see, that was phony. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Yeah, we do. We know what came over you. Greed. Greed. That's what came over you. Greed. So you was willing to do anything you can to win. Even damn near kill a man if you have to. That's called greed. That's called premeditated murder. See, when they start taking y'all asses to jail and when they start suspending y'all for 5 or 10 years, maybe y'all start shaping up. But you got people like Maurice Suleiman. He's next. He ain't done shit for the WBC, most prestigious belt. Kiss my ass with that. Most prestigious belt. I wish I would ever say that. Now, at least the IBF, hell, at least the rest of them will let you fight your mandatory without giving you a belt. Say, here, you don't have to fight nobody if you don't want to. You pick who you want to fight. You pick whoever you can fight and get the most money. That's all he's doing. And most of them are Hispanic. Most of them are hola, hola, hola. So don't give me that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Now, Devin Haney, he's a good guy. He's a good kid. But one damn thing I'm going to say. Stick to your principles, young man. Stick to your principles. Because if you do it now, you're going to do it again. Then you're going to do it again. Then you'll do it again. Then everybody going to say, hey, he ain't shit. He's a pissant. He don't stand on his shit. And one thing about it, I'm going to stand on my shit. What I say, I mean. What I say, it goes. What I say it goddamn again. Huh? Somebody talk to me. Shit. What's wrong with boxing now? Shit. Motherfuckers that drop dirty, it's still boxing. And you still getting them the same test. Now, the ones that box, just like a motherfucker going to police station. You pull a racket, he ain't got no priors. Okay, then, you do this basic shit. But you got a motherfucker went to jail for 20 years for murder. You got a nigga went to jail for robbery, this and that. You got to treat him a little bit different. Big Baby Miller. When it's time for him to fight, if he ever get a fight with his fat ass, all right? You don't do the basic drug test. You take a hair sample, blood sample, a piss sample, and you go up his ass too. You have to. Shit. No passes. No passes. Shit. It's time to put your damn foot down. Now, if you can't do that, get the fuck out. Maybe you're in the wrong business. Because long as I can remember, boxing, the sweet science, always been on an even playing field. It always have weight classes for a reason. They always have mandatories for a reason. Why? Because they worked hard. They fought hard. And they got there on their own. Nobody didn't give them shit at that time. That's what a mandatory is. Now, unification, that means you taking a risk. You being a champion among champions. Now, unification do trump mandatories. But think about it. You can fight for one belt or you can fight for 4 or 2. You be the judge. See, they got me fucked up on all this new wave shit. Shit. You ever seen Muhammad Ali say, oh, no, I'd rather fight him. No, I'm not going to fight him because it got to make sense. Hell no. Ain't nothing makes sense. If that's the case, then it makes sense for you to get your ass in there and fight. That what makes sense. Shit. Man. I mean, they got me really fucked up. Then you got Oscar De La Hoya. Now, I have to admit, he was a good fighter when he was fighting. Remember Larry Merchant? Y'all remember that old fart from HBO? Old racist ass motherfucker. Y'all know who I'm talking about, and I ain't taking it back. I said it. Oh, you think Floyd Mayweather ever be an Oscar De La Hoya? Oh, well, not to that plateau. Y'all remember that fight? Maybe not to that plateau, but it's perceivable. Yeah, I think he did do it, Larry. Now, how you feel, Larry? Last time I seen Larry Merchant, his hair was all wild like somebody stuck his finger in a motherfucking electric socket. He didn't know where he was at. They had to hold a damn microphone for him. He was shaking so bad. See, that's what happens with dirty motherfuckers, you know? And a dirty motherfucker don't have to be dirty on the outside. He can be dirty on the inside. And that's what he is. And let me talk something about overbite. All right? Overbite with that motherfucking buckwheat hairstyle. Let me tell you something, overbite. Your ass, please stop trying to be Earl Spence. Stop trying to be Floyd Mayweather. You went the farthest you gonna go. You might not go lower. You ain't going no higher either. You are the gatekeeper. Now, once you leave, somebody else like a Keith Thurman might be the gatekeeper. Because he's pussy whipped. He's never going to be the same Keith Thurman he was before. He lost that hunger. He lost that thrill. He lost that taste for victory, for champions. He lost it. I bet Ben Getty upstairs laughing at his ass. Huh? Shit, he hungry. He want to fight. Well, first of all, what makes you think you can skip the line and go all the way to the top? You ain't no belt. You don't have no belt. You ain't fought nobody. Every time I see you, your hands wrapped up. Ponytail. Why don't you do this? Why don't you start over, cut that shit off your head, and act like a fighter? Dedicate yourself like a fighter. Get back on the weights like a fighter. Then maybe you won't be getting hit by a B-level fighter. Then turn around and get your ass whooped by an A-level fighter. Huh? Oh, y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. I'ma talk that talk. I'ma walk that walk. So you see, one thing about the sweet science, one thing about boxing, it ain't gone nowhere. It's just in dormant state. That's all. It's just in dormant state. People talking shit. Look at, I don't mean to bring this up again, but look at Terrence Crawford. He ain't talked in 3 years. But now, all his fans gone. Ain't nobody talking about him in the news. All they talking about is what he said on Twitter. They ain't asking him no questions. He ain't doing no special podcast. He ain't doing no tell-all. You see? He's irrelevant right now. No one cares about you, Terrence. And I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because you fucked up. You talked all that smack, and you got a man that's telling your ass what to do. Telling you, man, telling you when you can shit and when you can't shit. He make you hold your urine. Then he can tell you go pee. Then you go piss. Ain't that a bitch? Shit. You know, I mean, people just kill me. Everybody fuck up. Then they want to get back in the groove of things. Like Earl Spence. All right? We know what happened. Car accident, this and that. But everybody in the welterweight division, everybody in the middleweight division, everybody at 140 division, they want to see him do bad. They don't think he's going to be the regular Earl Spence. They expecting something less. But I got something to tell you today. When you go through something that's life-threatening, when you go through something when you don't know if you're going to make it out of it, when you go through something and something flashes in front of your eyes. I was in a car accident. They had my seatbelt on. The car flipped. I'm looking like I'm just flipping with the motherfucker, right? But it's a quick minute. You start thinking, God damn it, please, not now. I got a baby on the way, which I did. I said, oh, God, not now. I broke my clavicle, and that's it. You see? Now, don't you think when Earl Spence was down on all fours, and he looked at that car flipping up and down, smashed up like a tomato can, don't you think his life flashed in front of him? Don't you think he had a new foundation on life? When he was laying in the hospital, did you think he said, look, mama, oh, mama. When he looked around and he said, daddy, oh, daddy, EJ here, I got to do something. I got to be better than what I was. I got to do things better than I have done it. I got to be better, bigger, and faster than I was. I got to reach all my goals because one day, you never know, we might be here and gone tomorrow. See, the next day, you might say, hey, how's such and such doing? And next thing you know, no, he died. What? He died last night. And we all know. We all seen that last week. We all seen that last week, how somebody can sit there and tweet one day, and next day, they dead. They gone. Bye-bye. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back from that. No, it's not. Ain't no coming back from death. So what we got to do is make the best of what we got. We got the best of what we was given. So Earl Spence make the best of the talent that he got. Football players make the best of the talent they got. Men, women, they make the best of the talent they got. Because anything can happen. See, when a man, especially like these young motherfuckers in Chicago, and they ain't men, they are teenagers. I say 20 and under. When you accept death, all right, I heard a motherfucker say this. Well, you can get killed going across the street. I ain't scared to die. Okay, that shows me something. That shows me something. That means that you ain't scared to die. And when you accept death like that, you're willing to do anything at any given motherfucking time. And it's time to get away from that motherfucker. Because his days are numbered. He don't care. He's going to live his life the way he been living. And trust me. Oh, trust me. And it ain't good. So I tell all them naysayers, don't you sit there and believe that Earl Spence going to come back mediocre. Don't you sit there and think Earl Spence ain't going to come back like he always come back. Don't think that Earl Spence going to be the same Earl Spence. He's going to come back bigger, stronger, faster. He's more determined. He got that angel. He got that angel pushing him. Keep on pushing him. Then, and only then, you will see. You think he want to tune up? No, he don't want to tune up. He want to go straight at it because he believes in himself. When you believe in yourself, when you believe that nobody can beat you, there ain't nothing you can't do. See, that's what they want. That's what they want to see. Old media been printing for it since day one, since the accident. Even Radio Raccoon, he's sitting there. Oh, Earl Spence was in a terrible car accident. It don't look good. It don't. No, he's fine. Then I turn around and say, well, what the fuck? They act like the motherfucker was dead. I said, what the fuck? They probably wished it. But see, that's the problem. That's 147 problem. That's Danny Garcia problem. That's everybody else's problem. Because we have a young man, a black fighter at 147 doing his thing. We have a fighter, a black fighter at heavyweight doing his thing. And they trying to get out of it. They trying to turn it around. Then, and only then, we got other black fighters. Now, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, whatever. But be right. Be fair. Now, if you know Earl Spence got 2 belts in the welterweight division, give him the highest accolades that he deserves. Give him the respect that he deserves. Don't sit there and always talk about drinking. Talk about what he has done up to that point. Talk about the Olympics. Talk about the Golden Gloves. Talk about the fight with Porter. Talk about something. Huh? But you always, the old media, they always talk about the drunken shit, the negative part of shit. You see what I mean? That don't fly here. That don't fly nowhere. We got good fighters out there. But thanks to motherfuckers like Povetkin, Ortiz, Big Baby Miller, all these motherfuckers fucking up the name of boxing. We can have more fans than just casual fans. But they give boxing a bad name. So sometimes you got to weed out the motherfuckers. You see? They say one apple will spoil a bunch. But what about more than one apple? How many of you think that will spoil? Huh? How many of you think that will spoil? I'm going to tell you, ain't nothing like the sweet science. Ain't nothing like working hard. See, you get rewarded when you work hard. You get rewarded when you're on the straight and narrow. When you're on the even playing field, you work hard and you get what you deserve. Look at Big Baby Miller. He's shooting everything up his ass. Everything. And look what happened. But he glad and he should be on his knees and thanking God his ass didn't fall out during training camp. He should be happy his ass didn't fall out, period. Now think about it. If he still was on that shit and he walked to the ring, he probably would have fell out, had a heart attack, or he would have had a heart attack in the ring. Then it would take 14 motherfuckers to drag him out of there. Shit. Man, please. Don't tell me you reap what you gonna sow. Then they ain't the only one. See, boxing come with a lot of different motherfucking components. All right? You got the commentators. You got the judges. You know, you got the goddamn referees. All right? And they all spoil. One apple always spoil a bunch. L.A. Bird, judge, always spoil a motherfucking thing. Huh? How about that? Paulie Maliardi, whatever the fuck his name is. He's a commentator. He's fucking up everything. You see? And you know that motherfucking referee that don't know how to count. He's fucking up everything. You see? It's always somebody messing up something. You see? That's what it is. It's always somebody messing up something. Shit. For real. But, you know, hey, I'm just telling it like it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Salute to Money Brown TV. Salute to you, my brother. I see you in here. I see you in here. Yes, sir. I know I'm over my time, but hey, it's sometimes you got to tell it like it is. You got to tell it like it is. You know, and like I said again, and I'm going to tell you again and again, I'm not falling for that shit, Floyd. I fell for it too many times. Too many times. Listen, sometimes they say the gang is rigged. Now, what that means is that it's already been decided. No. The jury is still motherfucking out on boxing. Boxing need to be cleaned up, and the dirty motherfuckers need to be scooped up and scooped the fuck out. That's what they need. What'd you say? CMB, KQKC, Selby, he gives, he gives no fuck. You're right, he don't. He don't. He don't. He don't care. What's up, Romero Harris? He don't care. He's sitting there with his new TMT jogging suit on and sitting there, well, I had a tragedy in my life. I haven't spoke out on that. We don't want to hear it, Floyd. You're going to give us the same speech that you gave the year before, and the year before. It's just different names you put in a situation. That's all. And the thing that people tuned in for, you didn't say. We was waiting to hear you elaborate on your children. I mean, I get it. Certain shit is, sacred. I get it. You want to be private. But if you're going to get yourself out there, ain't nothing private then. But see, if you're going to be honest, be honest. When you say that I'm not perfect, I know you ain't perfect. Because anytime you leave a man that have dementia in his house, a millionaire, without any supervision, without a 24-hour nurse, then he just walk out the door, don't know where he at, don't know where he been, and you find him 23 hours later. You don't talk about that. That's mistakes you have made. You see, you're not perfect. Don't say I'm a good man and I do good things. When have you done anything good, especially for the black community? You laughed at Deontay Wilder when he went to the White House. You laughed when he went there with the Jack Johnson family. You laughed about it, but he was there for a purpose that you didn't give a shit about. All you was care about is breaking that record. You see, you hated Deontay Wilder. You didn't talk about that. You hated him because he was getting close to your record. Then when he lost, then that's all of a sudden you want to thank him for being a good heavyweight champ, all that other bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's what he is. Shit. If you're going to tell it all. Tell it all. That's one thing about it. Tell it all. Now, CNB 100 said Floyd has done good for himself, not the community. You're right. You're right. He has done good for himself. He ain't done nothing for the community. And we know girls said, oh, I wish some people shouldn't be have kids. Who you think they was talking about? Who you think they was talking about? Not their mama. No, 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 no. Now, I'm not going to put all over on Floyd. Because where was the mamas at? Oh, I'm sorry. They were having some other nigga watch them while they go open up their nail salon because they got some money from Floyd. You know, because I know Floyd, the type of women he picked up ain't the type of one you want to introduce to your mama. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Now, his girls is young at that time. And when Floyd was doing his mark, making his records, and doing everything else, they was sitting right there in the gym. And guess who was watching them? None but the hoes that he paid to sit there and take pictures. They was raised by hoes. All right? Not hoes that would lay down with you. I'm talking about hoes that would pay to do anything. You see? And don't think they don't see what's going on in that house when they come visit. Because they didn't live with him. They just reap the benefits from him. But see, let me tell you something. God damn it, let me tell you something. I know I'm over, but fuck it. Let me tell you something. One thing about a woman, a girl, your daughter, she'd rather have a hug than a goddamn Bentley. Understand that, Floyd. Understand that. Because this really, really, really hits home. It really hit home to me. Because I got 3 of them. 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. 3 of them. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Giving them $100, $200 to put in their pocket for lunch money, that's not love. That's not love. What's wrong with saying, everybody get the fuck out of my house? I want to spend some time with my kids. Let's put in a movie. Let's play a game. Hey, I tell you what, let's go for a bike ride. Let's go for a drive. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Floyd? Huh? When they come to see you, when they come to visit you, they spend more time at the Mayweather gym than at your house. That's no life for no kid. But what do Deontay Wilder do? He takes his daughter to McDonald's. He takes his daughter here, there. He's on the porch in a rocking chair holding his newborn baby and talking to the other one. Huh? What about you, Floyd? What did you do? Huh? You weren't there. You weren't there when they were born. You weren't doing nothing when they were born. You just weren't there. You see? And this ain't the end of this story. Because the boys haven't came out yet. Trust me. Trust me on that. Now, I ain't in their household. And I don't think I want to be. Because, like I say, it's more to life than money. It's more to life than money. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Good for you. Congratulations. But what have you done for your kids besides buying them Bentleys? Buying them gold chains and gold rings and shit like that. You see, it's more to life. They need a life lesson. You see? They grew up with everything. Everything. They grew up with everything but love. They grew up with everything but love. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. They grew up with everything but love. Damn. Damn. But, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody being patient with me with the technical difficulties. And I will be having it straight tomorrow. All right? Oh, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. I will. And I think I got one super chat or two super chat. I thank you for that. I really do. Because like I say, it's not all about super chats. You know, I don't rock like that. What's up, Sir Flame? I didn't see H-Con too. All right? I didn't see you there, brother. All right, how you feel? All right? Everybody doing okay? So, but yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, what to do, Cool Breeze? Yeah, cause I figured he was up to something, so yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. And I appreciate everybody coming back in when no, I went out and came back in. That worked. And thanks for Daniel Nixon for that. And I appreciate Main Man for his help, and Shot Town and everybody else for staying here with me and coming back. But I really wanted to finish this live stream, and it kind of got messed up, but that's okay. I will finish it tomorrow the right way. And with that, make sure you watch my videos and share with someone. Darth Vader in that super chat. I appreciate it, Darth Vader. I didn't even know the super chat worked. I was, cause I was looking at that. So, there's another one. I need the Philip Bailey version in that super chat. Much love, brother. I appreciate it, Darth Vader. All right, I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you too in the email. All right, I really do. All right, I don't forget. All right, I appreciate everybody. And always look in the description box. You will see my email there. All right. All right. I think it's right under my Gmail account. But mostly I look at the Comcast.net mostly because I do everything on that email. So, but I appreciate everyone that sent me one. J.A. Dixon, glad to have you. And I'm glad you came on back in. And I appreciate you. All right. CMB 100, I appreciate you. Okay. Underground Assignment, I rock with you all the time. Sports 101, everybody shit. Like I say, the super chats is not important. It's getting this word out about boxing. And behind the scenes, the political shit they always trying to pull. Especially Oscar De La Hoya. He been mighty quiet lately because he know he got to think of something to do. Because pretty soon, Eddie Hearn and the Zone is going bye-bye. And he been letting them taste that ass, right? I'm sorry, but y'all know me. I tell it like it is. He been letting them taste that ass. And then he finna go bye-bye. Now, he got to find somebody else to taste that ass. Ain't going to be Al. Ain't going to be Al. Now, would it be Pepper Bob? No, he too old. He's too old. He's slobbing already in his mouth. So what Oscar gonna do? Golden Boy, he only got a handful over there. Ryan Garcia ain't shit. His own trainer told him he ain't ready for really nobody at his weight class. So, hey, it is what it is. Shit. So, Oscar here, Oscar been feeling lonely. So watch, Oscar gonna get himself in some trouble. You know what's gonna happen? Since they leaving soon enough, the Zone, he gonna sit up there and try to call somebody to come over and show him a good time. A male escort or some shit like that. Then what's gonna happen? He gonna run and blackmail this dumbass. He's one of them motherfuckers that, you tell them not to talk on the phone in jail. They listening, but they still be like, man, I need you to kill somebody for me. Right on the phone, right? Then the motherfucker end up dead. Then they wonder how he found out. Motherfucker, please, don't you know they listen? Then you try to talk in code. Well, I want you to, fix that motor and turn the on switch on. A bomb, all right? That's what we're trying to talk about, a bomb, right? They ain't stupid. Shit. And Oscar ain't stupid. CMB 100. In that super Chan. Appreciate you. CMB 100. He said, just cause. I appreciate that, man. That mean a lot to me. That really do. You know, it just frustrates me when I'm interrupted when I'm doing a live stream, you know. But, and, like I said, I had 60 people in here, a little over 60, which is good, for me, because that's all I need to get my point across. What's up, Don Dada? I don't think I spoke to you today, brother. Salute to you, man. All right? I like to speak to everybody. I like to chop it up. That's what I miss about boxing night, on Saturday nights and shit. Even Friday nights, calling fights. Because, I might not be calling like a damn racehorse, a race, or a car race or something, but we have a good time when we do that. I mean, especially that Ivan Garcia. That motherfucker be drunk before the preliminary start, right? But he's a good guy, right? I like him a lot, right? I really do. And he's a real hard worker. He love that Mad Dog 2020 though. But he be all fucked up before the fight even start, right? He said, hey, cute man, I don't think I can make it because I'm falling and shit. Man. But I missed some time. But he's a good guy. He's a good sport, man. He is. And he work hard. He making them motherfucking ends meet. And, man, I even be out of there, Jack. Shit. DB in that super chat. Appreciate you, DB. Yes, sir. He said, just cause my brother CB 100 did it. I heard that, DB. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. And who else I appreciate, man? I appreciate Chi-Town fighters, because, I'm not going to get into particulars, but, I got better at calling fights, and that's for a reason why. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate him. And he knows what I'm talking about. And that's a good thing. Because I want to get better at doing that. But I want to make it more like more of us hanging out together than, me just, that what everybody else do. Hey, that's on them. And they, I'm not, stepping on nobody's toes or nothing. But I'm just saying. And I appreciate him. I appreciate Flower 22. She's the only sister in here. And I appreciate it. Well, I know other sisters come in, but she's devoted, and I appreciate that. And I try to show respect to her sometimes, but you know how I do. I let that shit go. I be honest. And that's what I respect. I want you all to be honest. All right? We all agree to disagree. This is not one of those channels, like I said before I started. If you say something that you don't agree with me, don't block no one. All right? Let them, say their piece. All right? We all can agree to disagree. We all grown motherfucking men here. I'm not going to say block them, block them, block them. Oh, man, why you comb your hair like that? Block them, right? You moist motherfucker, this and that. Get out of here and block them. Get them out of here. No, that's not me. Let's hear what you got to say, bro. Okay, no, let me tell you. No, let me tell you why Dylan White not a good fighter. Because he retarded. See, he has 3 lumps on his head. They all soft spots. He had to wear a special helmet, and he at home, and then he's shaped like an egg. You see, and he doesn't have a great balance. That's why his legs look like they're on shaky ground. Something like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Dialogue is good. And that's what I like about you all, and that's how I want my channel ran, where everybody can voice their opinion, and it doesn't matter, and the wrenches, the moderators, y'all know who's a troll, Just like old boy that YB, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck that was, but he came in here, and it pretty much was agitation. He thought I was gonna say what they say about me. What they say, who are they? This and that. I'm like, I never heard of them. They must not be that big. They must not be that important because I never heard of them. All right, and I'm thinking it's a big group of them, a big, well known. I'm like, oh, I got fans. But it ain't. So, but you know how it go. Shit, fuck them. Shit. Anyway, I appreciate everybody. Everybody came back, and I'm sorry for that, Mike. I know I'm going to have to make sure I have the right setting on this because this is a good mic, and I got a great warranty on it. So I need to figure out what is the setting, and do I got it on the right setting or whatever. But sometimes that happens, but it's okay. But what I do is start checking everything else. I'm going to start checking the mic too. Might as well put that on in there, make sure everything's smooth sailing. Because I'm still having the same problem with my live stream. So I got to get that fixed soon, people. So I appreciate you all. Tomorrow will be better, okay? It will be better, all right? And so I need to bring y'all a good show tomorrow. And that is what I'm planning on doing, okay? And with that, please hit the like button on your way out. Now, that first stream probably get deleted, but at least you all here, and I appreciate you, all right? Now, shout out to the almighty LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community. We are a community of like-minded people to discuss the current state of boxing. Now, with that, that's all I have for you, and I will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Bless everyone, and be safe, and you and your families be safe. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love. Oh, Scott Brown, what's happening? I'm sorry, I didn't see you up there, brother. All right? You had a question. I'm sorry. I try to get new people question. You had a question. Let me see. Where you go? Scott Brown, you had a question you wanted to ask. Okay, wait a minute. I don't like to blow nobody off. Where did you go here? Scott Brown. Did I go too fast or too up? Okay, there you go. Tito Lopez looking to run from Lomo. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's trying to get out that fight. Now, maybe he's seen something, or maybe he got something bothering him. But when someone talk that much shit and think he got somebody figured out, because he's young, he's hungry, he want that smoke, but it got to be something wrong. Now, he might not want to tell us, but it might be something dislocated or whatever. But I know now any fighter goes in a fight 100%. Now, what's wrong? I don't know. Maybe his ankle, maybe his leg, arm, I don't know. Now, Benavidez, the one that Terrence Crawford fight, that motherfucker got shot in his leg. He couldn't balance himself. He was sitting up there, railed back. And Terrence Crawford had a nerve to jump on the turnbuckle. If I had a switch, I would say, get your ass off of there. You ain't did shit. You ain't did nothing but beat up on a one-leg man. That's all you did. Shit. Please. But you're right. You're right, my brother. All right? Okay? I don't like to leave anybody, hanging like that. So, but yeah, he had a one leg. Then the motherfucker got shot. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I said this once before a long time ago. They was aiming for him. The way that bullet entered his leg, it wasn't no straight bullet. Not that low. That wasn't no straight bullet. A straight bullet would get clipped here or clipped there or even right up in here. No, they was aiming for him. Now, whatever shit he into, the Serenos or whatever, I don't know, he Mexican, I don't know. But, they was aiming for his ass. So I don't know what him and his brother into, but they out there shit. He lucky it was the leg. So Terrence, don't get all excited and shit. All right, you still ain't done shit. So now, what you say, Scott Brown-Tino just been watching Lomo fights and did not look good against. Yeah. See, that's what they doing now. You know, they know the fights is already made. Put it that way, the fights is already made. They looking and trying to, see what they this and that. All you gotta do is Pedraza wrote the blueprint basically. Every time he throw a punch, he tries to step around, left or right. Just watch one of his fights. All you gotta do is move back. After he throw a punch and you block it, but you gotta be fast enough to move back. Because he can't step around and hit you again if you're not there. But you got to be fast. You can't be dilly-dallying and shit like that. Just like when you throw a punch, you got to get your glove back because the counter coming back. Now, you don't get your glove back fast enough, you're going to get, maybe knocked the fuck out. So Lomo has not looked the best at 135, but Lomo has dropped every guy at 135. Well, yeah, because first of all, he's getting older. Second of all, he had too many goddamn fights, and it's wearing on him. Now, he's still, remember the rule of boxing. Your power is the last to go. So he still got power to knock you out. Now, remember, he got knocked down in the fight with Linares. Now, that tells it all. When you got 400 something, down there 500 amateur fights, then you have a small career over there, then you come over here and start another career. I mean, come on. Age, your body's aging for your age. So therefore, it's gonna happen. It's just when it's gonna happen. Now, I think Teofimo Lopez could make it happen. But now, he having doubts before he even step in the ring. He having doubts. So you got that, you got to do what you got to do. Go ahead. Don't get scared. Step in that ring. You might surprise yourself. Now, remember, every fighter ain't themselves all the time. Deontay Wilder, I don't believe he was himself when he fought Tyson Fury. I don't. From round one on, he's like he didn't want to be there. But that's just my assessment. But that's a good fight that been already signed, sealed, and fucking delivered. So, Scott, I feel what you're saying. But still, I think Lomo will. It'll be a close fight, but Teofimo might pull it out. I really believe that. If he can sit down on his punches, if he can hit Lomo like he wants to. Because remember, the Pedraza fight, he won, but it looked like he lost. Because all the punches he took, all the punishment he took, he's slowing down. And that's a shame because he ain't had 20 fights. But that don't matter. It's what happened before them fights. What he did over there. I don't think an amateur should have all them damn fights. I think, maybe 100. That should be enough. If you ain't got it by now, you ain't got it at 100. Then you're going through the Golden Gloves. Then you turn around. If you make the Olympics, then you got to do that. Your body already getting wore down before you even get to the pros. But we will see. All right? And I appreciate your questions. All right? Respect to Tino for taking it. He going to gas and get frustrated if he can't land clean on Loma. See, he's not going to land clean on Loma. He probably will give him some head movement, footwork. But he's young. He's young, and he's flexible too, and he can move too. So maybe, just maybe, Lomachenko man his match. But that's a good fight to have, and that's a good fight if Telefino don't sit there and pussy out or punk out, which he probably won't, because he's young, cocky, you know. So we'll see. All right. So thank you for the question. All right. And like I say, I don't like to leave nobody hanging, and I appreciate you. All right. And you always are welcome to KQKC. All right. So, but what'd you say? Lomo got off the canvas and finished Linares. Well, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. But the point is, he got on the canvas. See, that's the thing about it. He got on the canvas. So, I remember days Lomo wouldn't even touch the canvas, but to walk on it. But times have changed. A lot of fights under that belt. So, okay. So, with that, I'm way over. Well, best fight to best. You normally come on at 3:30, so you got about 30 minutes to wait. I went a little long today because of what happened, but that's okay. It's no big deal. I appreciate everybody. All right. And with that, I'm out of here once again. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. I'm out.